I want time to stop. Like a big red button. That's what I want. The kind that you see on the treadmill. The one that no one ever uses. Better yet, how about the one at the assembly line on those big, humongous machines that they use to pump out, I don't know. I was going to say newspapers. Bottled milk. I have no idea. Someone call the super. I'm calling an emergency meeting. Stay with me. Stay with me for the next few minutes, my Moody fam. And then maybe together we'll breathe a little bit deeper and remember why we're here on this exhausting, heartbreaking, heart-bursting journey on this planet. Maybe you know this, or will at least see why. Why tiny humans, some of you don't want them, that's okay, but we like to call them kids, with their dirty little hands and boogery noses. You'll see why I consider them the true manufacturers of at least my joy and hope, and maybe you feel the same way too. This is Better Moody, and you're listening to The Way Forward. I mean, you are, right? It's a priority. Get to it. No, right now, I want time to stop. I think I need 3 to 4 days to combine into one. Or maybe I just need to clone my capabilities so I can reserve my awareness, my consciousness for what truly matters in my life. That is ensuring that my glass, my fat glass, crystal glass, is full of spicy, bloody Mary mix. Y'all, I'm onto something here. I know some of you may not like Bloody Marys, but Bloody Mary mix is where it's at. I realized that I like micheladas, right? It's a beautiful discovery. But what I really like, I don't need beer. Sidebar, I totally gave these dogs a feast. And you see the ungratefulness. Hang on. Yep, that wasn't enough. We want the whole morning. We want to keep you for the whole morning. That's what Ollie just said. But yeah, hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. I just feel like if I start talking, they're going to start talking. The males in my life that are over there. These are the males in the house. I got 2 male doggies and then 1 baby man. One son. 1 male baby man. And I love him. And you know what? Maybe the doggies count for kids too. Surely they do. And they are also the givers of joy and hope. But I have yet to make that discovery. I'm just saying it's a maybe. For someone else, that is a truth. Right now, not so much. They have horrible timing. Baby sleeps. Baby is upstairs right now, understanding that mommy needs her time. Doggies, not so much. They don't give 2 shits. Anyway, what was I talking about? Micheladas. Yes, I discovered that I like micheladas. What I really like is I don't need the beer. I don't care about the beer so much. I mean, it's fun because it has that whole fizzy taste that it adds to it. It's like a soda, a Bloody Mary soda. But no, what I really need is just the processed tomatoes with the peppery flavoring. Don't need liquor. Give me a chaser. That's where I'm at. I just want, I have a glass mug. It's so beautiful. You can see through. It's like double layered. The drink sits in there like a work of art. But I put my spicy Bloody Mary mix in there, super chilled. And that is heaven for me right there. Anyway, that's a simple joy, right? Oh, I'm gonna get to it. I'm sure that I slept last night, but it just feels like I jumped realities. Like I got roofied by life or something. I remember hitting my... No, my head hitting the pillow. I hit my head. And then there was a pillow. I don't know what happened. I my head hit the pillow, and then I remember saying, "I love you guys," and then fading away. The dogs, they asked to go outside and use the bathroom. You know, they don't growl at me anymore. I think it's evolution. They don't bark. They're dignified. And so in my house, I mean, you just heard them barking. So they bark when we're not getting along. But when we get along, they are so dignified. Like little dog, I told you, right? He has like a meerschaum pipe. He's very, wears the plaid vest. He's got a whole vibe going on. But yeah, I think I'm beginning to understand doggy verbiage. That's what I think. Either that or I watched Zootopia. But either way, I made it to bed. That's what happened last night. And it was just all a dream. Oh, something about Word Up magazine. I also watched the documentary for why can't I think of his name? Puff Daddy. I was like, Sean Combs. That's not him. Yeah, that's him. Anyway, horrible. It was a horrible watch. Very disturbing. Anyway, somehow I made it into today, and I just woke up. Like I was just jerked back into reality. I don't even think I woke up, if that's the thing. I was present in the night, and then now here I am. But I'm here, okay? That's the point. I'm here, and I want to stop time. There are certain moments that I'd rather not put in slow motion. Maybe that's really what I want to do. I want to put it in slow motion, just so I can savor it. But ultimately, I think I just want time to stop, like in certain segments. Like I want to keep one day and just savor it for a moment. Because, my babies, they're growing up. And I laid down in my eldest daughter's bed last night. She isn't feeling well. I pushed myself under her electric blanket, and then I laid down by my grown 5'9"-ish baby that I still try to rock. It's really awkward, like Elf. But it was so cozy. Thankfully, she was in a good mood, because let me tell you, that was a very risky move. I don't know what kind of shivs she has hidden underneath her bed, but that is my wild child. She could have raged at me, but she didn't. And cracked some jokes with her, threw out some mom jokes, threw them up like 3-pointer shots. And let me tell you, they all landed, thankfully. But yeah, she's just not feeling good. But I did get her to smile. Laughing is our favorite. She's so grown up now. And there are large chunks of time that are now in my mind. They're kind of like old, faded Polaroids. She has one of those little cameras, by the way, where you can still like click them. Ching. It'll pump out a little Polaroid. I think they're so cute. But her concerns have evolved now that she's more grown. It used to be Aiden wouldn't let me get on the swing. And I have video coverage of that, by the way. And that's why I know it's Aiden. And I had to go back, incriminating evidence. And now she's dating a boy and his name is Adrian. It would be ironic if his name was Aiden. But we've moved plenty since then. So she knows more about it. By the way, let me tell you, dating, yeah. Don't ask me dating advice, apparently. I do not have a working relationship with the male species, so therefore my kids have zero faith in me and any dating advice that I have. So I'm just going to have to like divert them to others who know better. Steve Harvey, this is your cue. help these children. My girls, they don't trust me. They need to hear it from somebody who knows. So, yeah, they seem to know. Kids seem to know what their parents are, what they're capable of, and that overall, they know nothing. Their parents, right? You send them off with someone else's parents, and they're, the Sphinx, the guru, the sage. That's crazy. Even Nana gets more props. I could have the exact same idea, but let Nana tell it, and it's gold. So, you tell me what that's about. But yeah, they know. They know. Somehow I made it this far, and I know nothing. But they know that we are the 2.0 or 200.0 version, and so therefore we must be flawed. Anyway, whatever the case may be, our thoughts are antiquated. My understanding of life is still subject to their review, and it's ultimately questionable. But yeah, I remember that tiny little bucket of baby, and I remember sitting her on the bushes outside. Oh, it was a very awkward thing. I thought I was a photographer. Set her on the bushes on top of a blanket, just kind of levitating above the ground, so that I could take these close-up pictures of her pudgy little heavy head, and her just strikingly blue eyes. My baby had blue eyes. They're green now, still gorgeous, but that head, that big old head that she couldn't hold up straight, that was once upon a time. Now she's standing tall. She didn't want to be as tall as she is, but man, she is gorgeous tall. I keep telling her, I'm like, girl, you have no idea. Like, models are gorgeous, and I don't know what you look at other people and think the grass is greener, girl. You better enjoy what you got. She stands tall with her little elegant, feminine features, just perfect body. She's caring. She's loving. She is her own beautiful self that doesn't want to listen to me, but that's all right. I still love her. I want to stand still in the moment and honor this person. I just really want to hug her and have her not like throw out spikes and porcupine at me every now and again. I want to relish her embrace. Sorry to scratch my face. And that rhymed. I just hit the mic, my bad. That isn't weird, though, to want to do that. To want to hug on your kid, like, indefinitely. I do still feel like, I'm just happy that I'm able to hug my kid. Yeah. I just, I'm like I don't know, I try to do like these blitzes, man. I'll be hiding in the closets and stuff and jumping out and snatching hugs. That's my thing. It's my go-to. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna tackle you. You didn't do your chores, I'm gonna tackle you, aka hug you. It's not painful. It's actually very rewarding. Endorphins are released. I mean, I highly recommend it. Anyway, my second oldest, she's working on her organization skills. Very proud of her. I cleverly manufactured a punishment, if you want to call it that. I mean, it's the most joyful of punishments. If you were to say, here is a pot full of rainbows, and you are in trouble. Now you have to have this pot full of rainbows. I mean, are you really going to cry about it? I don't think so. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do with a pot full of rainbows, but I'm just saying, point taken, right? Perhaps there's some like psychotherapist out there that's going to critique me in the future when they examine my babies or my progeny years from now. If we ever make it to 2200 with AI and everything, it's kind of iffy, right? We don't know if we're going to get there. But if we make it there, our era will no doubt be stored. Our history will be stored on some database somewhere in the cloud, available for, what is it? Is it called osmosis? Osmotic consumption? We're going to just absorb knowledge. We're not even going to read anymore. We're just going to put our hands. We're just going to vibrate and acquire knowledge, but subsume it. When they study our approach to parenting in 2025. That's what I think it's going to be. It's going to be like, they're like, wow, that's crazy that they did that. They hugged their kids. Oh my God. They're going to scratch their heads. And they're going to be like, okay, no, maybe it was just this one chick who decided that punishing her kids with hugs was the right idea. Who is this oddball, this outlier that decided to ignore the educated theorems and educated advice of parenting gurus in her time? Yeah. I do try to do the right thing, right, by my kids. The idea is to set them up for success so they can have a better life than I did. Better life, right? That's all relative. But right is relative, right? Unless you're at a fork in the road and you need to turn right. Assuming, here we go, that right, brace yourself, is in fact correct. Left is a possibility. But if left is wrong, hear me out, 2 lefts won't make a right. But fortunately, 3 lefts will make a right, and then 3 rights will make a left. And so then that tells us that our GPS will always find a way. You're welcome. If we don't have our phones face locked, or I don't think anyone uses like the TomTom anymore. No one cares about that. Everyone uses their phone. While you're driving on the highway, yeah, if you don't have that face lock on, then you might be okay. But let me tell you, when your face does not recognize you while you're trying to drive, it's just not. I just imagine if I really needed something right away, it would just be a wrap. I try, if someone texts me or calls me, I have face lock on for my baby so he doesn't call, generals and sergeant majors in the Army. But yeah, that hinders me on the day-to-day. So, you know what? We're going to get there. I don't care if I have to pull out a roadmap. We're going to make it. And we can both agree. We can both agree that left is wrong. So we're not going left, right? We're going to keep going on the straight and narrow. We're taking the rights. Take notes. Take notes. This is important stuff. 2 wrongs. No, 2 rights won't make a left. That's what you need to know. Anyway, I say that to say my beautiful curly-headed strawberry shortcake. I don't know why I got stuck on right and wrong and left and right, but the blinker was going off in my mind. I just turned it off for you. You're welcome. My beautiful curly-headed, she's like strawberry shortcake. This one, she's a princess, a tiny woman. And then she informed me that it is inappropriate to sleep in bed with mom. She is too old for that. She has come of an age where she is double digits. And that is unacceptable. So I get it. I respect that. However, this is the rub. I am not ready. I may never be ready to let my baby go and sleep on her own. But I mean, she's been doing it. And honestly, at some point, I think I was encouraging her to do it. But you know how it is when you take something away. Now she doesn't want to stay with me. So now I'm like, baby, I mean, I just meant for you to be independent. I didn't mean for you to leave me altogether. We can hang out. We can spend time together. Oh, I used to go to her bed in the morning after I ran, and she told me, she said, I don't care how sweaty you are. I still want my morning hug. That was my precious wee little Vanna. But I'm not ready. I'm not ready to let her go off to never sleep next to me, hang out with me, squeeze me hold her. I'm not over it. So if she forgets to wear her brace, this is my brilliant parenting here. If she forgets to wear her brace or turn in her homework, no, there will not be timeout. There will not be chores that she has to do. No one has time for that. But what we do have time for, because life is short, she has to come and sleep next to me. Now, granted, this is not going to work for long. I know it. But for now, she's still, maybe there's still a little bit of fear, right? The rebellion has not set in fully. She's already started. She started speaking out for herself. She does not like it. She's let me know. She says it's weird now that she's grown, too weird to be sleeping with her mother. And I said, damn it. You know what? My mom went back to Jamaica. So this is like precedent. Thank you, Mom, for doing this. My mom went back to Jamaica to care for her mother, my grandma, when my grandma was in her 90s. So, wow. Yes. And that included bathing her mother, cooking for her mother, and loving her. And I don't know if it was a basic instinct, but my grandmother, she wasn't ailing at the time. She could get around just fine. But my mother, she just knew that it was time. And then she would sleep next to her. Yes. Nothing wrong with this, people. We are mammals. We cuddle. And my mother was there for her mom as she faded peacefully in her sleep. She was just by her side. I don't think she was sleeping next to her at that point, but she just held her hand. But I think that's amazing. That's amazing to me, right? But also, here we are now in the present. I don't want to wait until I'm 90. I'm sorry, honey. So right now, if you don't do your homework, I will be here to hug you. If you forget to wear your brace, again, I will hug you back into shape. And if you forget to clean your room, why not? I don't know. I think there's like 3 or 4 things. So it's definitely her brace, her homework, and there's one other that it's not clean your room. I guess her room's a wreck. And I'm just like taking a deep breath, shutting the door and pretending it's not there. But we'll get to that one step at a time. But yeah, my punishment right now is hugs. Because nobody wants them. So it's beautiful, except me, And there's no high blood pressure involved in that. No screaming, no yelling. It's nothing but peaceful blue skies, unless they start yelling at me, I guess. I'm not yelling. So, endorphins galore. But yeah, she's my little scientist right there. And last night she was trying on her Mitsuri outfit that she decided to buy offline, but then she forgot about her homework. And it was 10:30 at night. What are we doing? We're dressing up in Demon Slayer costumes and running around the house. I got home from work late last night, so yeah. And so anyway, I'm laying down. I'm like, why are we not in bed? Also, where's your homework? Homework not done. So she had to stay up and do that. But also, she then had to come and sleep. She's asleep in my bed right now next to baby. That's the other piece, too. So we're all next to each other, and I'm just like, that's a beautiful thing. Camden likes to put his arm out, and then he also likes to kick you in the face and do like this whole clock motion. The position he's been in on the bed has been like every hour of the clock, that man. So yeah, that won't last forever either, but it's absolutely adorable. So yeah. So moving on, after that great introduction from my wee little scientist to my wee baby. Now some say that they saved the best for last. I did not expect little baby Cam, but my mom was so excited. She said, "You're having a son." Wow. I wanted another girl, but I didn't realize what I was missing with this boy. And just a new, fresh, I love to just relive little things through their eyes. You see the joy in their eyes, and it's amazing. And then you also know that this little person, is a part of you. At least you put in a lot of effort. So you're like, I already invested big, man. I'm gonna ride this one out. I'm not gonna pull stock. I'm gonna see where it takes us. But he's going to be 2 tomorrow. His birthday is the 10th, and he's already running experiments. He's taking cars and ramping them off things, dropping his Hot Wheels, and I don't know, is like some of them are decorated with Marvel comic characters, dropping them off surfaces, into tubs, into water. Water's a big fun factor right now, but seeing what all it can do, who all he can splash. I hate it. There's spray bottles everywhere. I'm the one who supplied them. It's like horrible. I'm the one who supplied the weaponry, and I'm mad that he's using it against me. But I bought him a ramp, and he got a kick out of that. He got a kick out of launching his cars off that. And last night, he came up to me with 2 tubes of puffy paint. One is blue and one is green. For whatever reason, I don't know why it's not labeled, but he's showing it off to me because this kid can say names. I mean, he's pretty well speaking right now. He's saying please. That's a big one. Please and thank you. But these two tubes of paint, blue and green. So he came up to me and he told me straight up, blue. I was like, yeah, that is blue. Green. Look at you, big man. Look at what you're capable of. You know these colors. But he's also watching like Blippi and things like this. So I'm very proud. This man is educating himself. We read books at night, but I'm just saying my influence is minimal, and I understand that. But this man desires to learn. He knew. He passed it. He built the exam, took the test, passed it with flying colors. Then he sat his little baby body on top of me, leaned his head back on me, and was smiling, watching the TV. His little dimples were just etched into his cheeks. And I said, oh my gosh, this guy, he handled it. He didn't need me to celebrate, but I did. But he didn't need me. He knew he passed the test. His eyes were glued to the TV. And he's watching Blippi. So I said, oh, let's do it again. Maybe that was a fluke. So I held up the bottle. I was like, what color is this? He says, he doesn't even look. He says blue. I'm like, bro, you did not even look. This isn't blue. He said, green. I'm like, listen, listen here. He already knew. I feel like well, did he cheat? I mean, maybe if you build the test and then take it. But also you have mastered the concept. So brilliant boy, that one. These were the two options. So he knew if it wasn't green, it was blue. If it wasn't blue, it was green. So then, you gotta give a kid like that a belly blow. Little num on the belly. Oh, he's just so cute. So I think to myself, this budding little baby man, he's going to be grown one day. Just imagine me, like how I try to hold Claire. He's going to be a monster, massive man. But right now I'm able to hold him up in the air and blow his belly, chuck him up and catch him. One day I won't be able to chuck him up into the air and watch him giggle. And I'm just so aware. He won't run up to me, smack me on the butt. He did that the other day. And it was loud. He smacked me on the butt and then ran away giggling. He's not going to do that forever. I don't think I want him to do that now. But he got away with it. What was I going to do? Those tiny little feet were barely catching every step he took. His massive stride on this teeny tiny body he can't even keep up with, this little guy. Also, noteworthy, he does not like to be dirty. He's a man after my own heart. So I mean, in an effort to remain clean, he cannot get up and wash his hands. I think I have like a little step stool in the bathroom, but instead he chooses a more efficient, less time consuming route. He wipes his hands on me and he also hands me his boogers. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with that, but his face is like, what am I supposed to do with this revolting thing? I don't know, little man. I'll take care of it for you. For now. And I just keep thinking I need time. I need it to stand still for me. Like I said, just these little segments, savor them. Maybe I do in my dreams, but I'm just trying to smell all the flowers. I've got flowers in my dining area. I mean, I meant literally smell the flowers, but also smell the flowers of life, I guess. It might smell like poop, but it's such a beautiful thing. I need to minimize the time that I spend washing dishes and folding clothes. That is 100% truth right there. Like, what am I doing? There's so much time that we spend doing things that won't necessarily contribute to, I mean, ultimately it makes you happy, right? No one wants to be in a dirty place. No one wants to wear funky clothes. But damn, there has to be a better way. I guess I have to steal Mary Poppins' motto and start finding the joy in everything. I do. It's not bad. My kids, nope, not at all, right? Because I'm still the maid and they don't want to do it. They're just like, why? I'd rather just stack my plates up right next to my head in bed. Why not? But Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull a Mary Poppins move and start handing out spoonfuls of sugar, right? And then maybe the beds will fold themselves. The toys, they're gonna march back in place. Why haven't toy inventors done that, by the way? Put little magnets or Legos or, I don't know, AI powered, it's coming, maybe. Instructions so that your toys will just go back. Once they've been left idle for over 30 minutes, they just go back to their own homes and just pack it up. Go back into the toy bin. But yeah, I was thinking putting maybe magnets in Legos. Aside from the expense, I think maybe that's unhealthy. Yeah, maybe kids eat the tiny ones. Little plastic snacks. They don't market that though. But never mind. But you could, if there were magnets, you could then wave a wand, right, and clean up with, it'd be a breeze. Just a thought, people. I thought about getting a nanny too, but also I want to be the nanny. I mean, there might be like some weird jealous dynamic there. Low-key competition. I'm not sure that would work out, but plus also I don't make mad money yet. I'm working on it. We're working on it, right? We're going to get there. It's coming. It's coming though. But maybe by then I think wouldn't need a nanny now. By then I'd probably just need a home health aide. No. Oh man. Well, I'm trying to be the maid, the mom, the provider, the entrepreneur, life coach, the dog whisperer. What else? I'm a mechanic, a maintenance person. There's a bathroom cabinet staring at me on the floor in a box right now that won't assemble itself. I'm the diva. I'm the mom philosopher, the mamosopher. That sounds good, right? There are more roles. What else do I do? I don't know. Fashionista? Not really. I mean, I'm sure that I have a role in fashion. It's just not one that will ever see the light of day on a runway. I've auditioned for more roles, I'm sure. I'm sure there's more. But I don't know. Who will I be one day? Like today I am all lined up to be someone's sponsor at work. Either way, whatever it is, I'm going to keep pushing through. I'm going to make it to the other side because toward the end of the day, it won't matter who I am. I am going to be that person who's run into Target for a baby boy to get him some presents, and then hopefully somewhere today, I'm going to be a cake person too. I have to order a cake, and I'm going to order it from the commissary, people. The commissary makes great cakes. They do. They're moist. Some people don't like that word. I hate it for you, but moist cakes are delicious. That's the way That's the way it ought to be. I don't know why I don't know English. Just thinking about moist cakes makes my mouth water. But okay, so maybe that's just my hookup that I have. The lady, I don't think I'm going to get in trouble for saying this. The lady at the commissary. No, I don't know if I can divulge her name. I have to, though. Don't be stealing my hookup, okay? Her name is Griselda. Yes. So the cake lady's name is Griselda. Don't tell anybody. And she sells cake, not Coke. Can you believe that? Her name is Griselda. Anyway, I thought that was cool. This is today. Man, it's crazy. I'm already, I got to go jump in the shower. I'm sleeping through the madness. I think I'm asleep waking sleep instead of the Walking Dead. I have no idea. I'm still walking around with that I need to win the lottery energy, and I just want you to stay blessed. It's a beautiful day, I'm sure. I mean, it's like 4 degrees outside, but you're awake. You're above ground. It's beautiful. Let's do this. This is Better Moody. And like I said, stay blessed. Stay positive. I'm going to see you in the next episode. And I'm out.